One of the most impressive human feats are the Grandmasters of Chess. They play as if they are 10 moves ahead of you.
Takes, I take, if takes, queen e2.
They memorize boards as if they are a human Wikipedia.
Board 3, queen takes h8. That is checkmate on board 3, that is 1 down, 2 to go.
But most importantly, they give us a hint to a hidden number of what it really takes to become an expert. And that number is around 100. Here's the idea. This is Magnus Carlsen, the world's best chess player. Now watch this. He can look at a random board and instantly recognize which match it's from and by who.
Yeah, this one is famous. It's a candidate's match against Steven Truk. Here he played bishop c4.
But here's the catch. This is static memory. In an active match, chess grandmasters don't memorize and recall millions of positions. Think about it like this. If you're a soccer fan and I showed you this screenshot, many people might recognize it as the 2022 World Cup final, but not remember the exact play-to-play from start to finish. To put it simply, chess grandmasters are not relying on memorizing the board. They rely on memorizing rules. Let me explain. Rules are not exact moves. They are ranges. Think of a rule as a range on a graph. If you have 0 exception points, you have one rule. Always do X. If you have 1 exception point, you have 2 rules. Do X before this point, do Y after this point. If you have 2 exceptions, you have 3 rules. Do X before point A, do Y between A and B, and do Z after point B. More exceptions equals more rules. Chess engines that play at a grandmaster level have about 1,000 of these rules. They are computational. They can handle the complexity, but humans seem to have a limit. And that limit is 100. But why 100? This is because chess engines calculate moves much further ahead than a human, so they will naturally have more parameters. But that's not all. Humans use much more compressed rules that require less calculations. This is when human abstraction really starts to come in handy. Chess grandmasters can feel when a board feels suspicious. Let me give you another example. GeoGuessr is another memory-intensive game. There are easily more than 1,000 unique patterns that exist. The pros cannot memorize every single one, so they have to compress. They can quickly look at the road and feel that it's somewhere in a specific region.
This is Belgian.
This is what makes the number 100 so interesting. It suggests the cognitive limit for actionable if-then patterns. You might know more than 100 things about chess, but you might only have about 100 rules you can execute fluently under pressure. And grandmasters have spent thousands of hours compressing chess down to these 100 essential rules. Now, this doesn't mean you stop learning at 100 rules. You can refine them, make them more precise, and compress them further. But beyond a certain cap, you're replacing old rules with new ones, not adding to the stack. Now here's the beautiful part. You can apply this to any expertise. But what if you're not trying to master one thing? What if you're spreading those 100 rules across multiple domains? That is for the next video.